can.
Final topic, and with Election Day less than a week away, it's time for the two of you to lay your cards on the table and tell us who you think will win the big races in New York this year. Headline, looking into the crystal ball with your predictions, Gerson.
Unfortunately, it's going to be Andrew Cuomo for governor, and we still haven't been vetted or tested. We're going to be in for a real rough ride. Carl Palladino can get off the stage. He's a clown who actually should, if he were toilet paper, we could have better use for him. And Mr. Donovan is going to be the next AG. Hopefully, God forgive us, if we ever get Schneider in there. He's terrible. People can't trust him. And controller, I'm hoping for Tom DiNapoli, but I think that Wilson has got, really something going for him. But I think Tom DiNapoli deserves a clear shot at this. Kirsten Gillibrand, I don't know. I wish that you already beat him, but it doesn't look like it. And of course, Chuck Schumer, we're going to have him there again. Who knows? And I do predict, Elizabeth, that the Freedom Party will become a legitimate party that will get over the 50,000 votes and will become a legitimate party that will serve other people's interests.
Elizabeth, I started in a baseball man. I was going to clean up Harmony. And now I have a minute. Who's this? What happened to my class? We'll win. Donovan will win. Wilson will win. Unfortunately, Gillibrand and Schumer will win. Will disgrace you. Governor will disgrace you.
Didn't you see him? He knows longer. He doesn't have anger. He's realized his loss. Did you see him? Didn't he treat you nicely, Elizabeth, today?
Absolutely.
He was a gentleman,
yep.
Elizabeth.
And we'll have lots to talk about with all this discussion. And welcome back to Inside City Hall. It's time now for the political rundown. That is when two extremely opinionated people discuss 8 topics affecting the political world, and they have just 1 minute for each subject. So here now are New York One political commentator Gerson Barrero.
Buenas noches, Elizabeth.
Buenas noches. And Curtis Sliwa from 970 AM The Apple. Good evening.
That's the first time. He's a commentator, but I'm not a commentator for New York One.
That's right.
What am I? What am I? A liverwurst sandwich?
What are you?
What are you actually?
I'm a talk show host on AM 970 The Apple, Monday through Friday from 5 in the morning to night. Got home.
There you go. There you go. You got your shill in there. Topic number, that's all you wanted, right? Topic number 1. Earlier this week, Democratic candidate for governor Andrew Cuomo declared that once in the governor's office, he'll begin a permanent political campaign to battle the influence of labor unions in Albany. Headline, Andrew and Labor, Curtis.
Dennis, we were such good friends, 1199. Jennifer, you know about my prowess, right? And then, naturally, we have my other union friends, Randy and Mulgrew, I must tell you, I'm going to stomp you like little bumps on my way to the White House to prove that I can be tough against labor.
In the only disaster that passes the debate of the gubernatorial candidates, all 7 of them, there was a telling sign when Charles Barron actually called Andrew Cuomo the king of layoffs. And you notice he didn't respond. Elizabeth, he just turned around and said, well, there's not going to be any jobs when you're around. Something to that effect. He accepted the title of king of layoffs. Watch out, he's after you. By the way, did you see in the Daily News? You see that reflection? You see that? Great shot. Look in the mirror, Andrew Cuomo. This is you. All the disaster, you know how to create disasters because under your father, you actually led some of the disasters. Some of the dysfunction, it still exists from then. So you're not kidding anybody, Andrew. You got your number.
All right,
you in the writing field, I'm going to crush your union in the writing field.
All right, moving on to topic number 2. Yesterday, the Board of Elections fired its executive director after a number of embarrassing missteps. Headline, election mess, Gerson.
Well, unfortunately, I think he's the first Puerto Rican to actually head the New York City Board of Elections, which is a shame. I've got to tell you that there is some sense of justice here. He's the puppet and the development over 22 years of the Bronx Democratic County machine, and goes back to all kinds of people, that I'm not going to mention them, all undignified presidents of the Democratic Party. Carl Hastings was crying yesterday about it. Jose Rivera, who was one of his boys, also, now applauding. The fact is, this guy didn't deserve, none of them there, none of the appointments. It should not be a political arm of anything. It should be a privatized, it should be civil service.
Hey, Liz, hey.
What is that?
Newport.
He talks a lot, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right. Don't you remember? Bloomberg had a target on my back ever since he called me smoking. As the head of the Board of Elections, I was a dead guy, a dead man walking. You know, I could cheat, I could steal elections. Bloomberg doesn't care. But if I'm caught smoking on the job, I'm a dead man walking. Well, we're a smoke myself a little bit.
Is that why he got fired?
Of course.
That is not why he got away with it. And then he led. And by the way, the person they left after him is no better. Get out of here.
Topic number 3. Mayor Bloomberg is taking some heat after declaring he would vote for a ballot initiative that would return term limits for city officials back to 2 terms. This comes just 2 years after the law was changed to allow the mayor to run for a 3rd term in office. How about that? Headline, Bloomy's Limits. Curtis.
Oh, look. Which Bloomberg is it? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Because one says, do as I say, but don't do as I do. Hey, Michael Bloomberg, the rules change for you, huh, the rich. And where's the perfume queen? I mean, king. Wow, is he spritzing everywhere? Now he's spending his humongous to educate us that we got to write it on the back and the front for the plebiscite?
That's so confusing. It is confusing, but there's nothing confusing about the fact that this person, Miguelito, you are so full of yourself. You're such a tyrant, such a bully, so arrogant in your power, and nobody challenged you. You would think that some of the people that you forced their hand on at the city council, you would think that Christine Quinn, Miss Know-it-all, who actually is, your deputy mayor in charge of all the political expediency that you want, the lapdog writer, then she would say something. The editorial board should be blowing you right now, and they're not. You know why? Because you're a